Welcome to the Money
Fast.
We're gonna be doing Vecna Eve of Ruin.
I'm being inappropriate.
So inappropriate. Did your dad never teach you?
Shush.
It's just feeling very cocksure tonight.
I am.
That was a dick joke.
That was
You don't have to be so cockney about it.
what?
I for one wish.
Was I governor?
I for one wish you'd be 40% less of a dress horse.
Okay. I'm on it.
One can't go under 50% dress horse.
He said 40, you're being clearly 60.
It's federal regulation.
I needed more bubbles.
I'm reporting you to the governor.
Right.
We're playing Vecna.
In Vecna, we were in the Web's Edge, this crazy tomb that we're trying to find the Sword of Cassin. We had just gone through a big battle, so we were trying to regroup and rest, but some people could not wait, and Paige, Christian, and Soren went into the big-ass room the dragon was in.
That was you, buddy.
Assess
I'm
the...
a follower, not a leader.
Which part of you? No.
I'm listening to the recapitation, guys.
In any case, there was a threatening voice, and they were like, we're not going to give you the sword. And we're like, but we want the sword. And so we started battling, and there was a cocoon hanging from the ceiling that we were able to knock down, and that was, in fact, the sword. All the treasure turned to chocolate, so we didn't even get that.
To be fair, it was always chocolate.
Okay. We were in kind of some dire straits, and then the demon lady was like, well, let's make a deal. Baroness. So she's like, I don't really care about Vecna. I'm just doing what Lolth wants me to do. So why don't you take this sword, and I'm going to write my name in it, and when you're in Faerun, you say my name, you bring me there, and hey, that's all I want. And we're like, yeah, okay, that makes total sense. So she leaves, and we get the sword, and Tasha comes and picks us up. Mordenkainen had found a piece of the rod, so they bring that up to us, and we return to Yithrin and long rest. The next day, we get to the Sword Coast, and we are kind of met with the decision we could go to the Astral Sea and float about until we find the rod out there, or we could go to Sigil and hire a spelljammer, which sounds infinitely more interesting. So we decided to do that, and Mordenkainen brings out the rod, and Jeltra puts her little fingies on it. Recapitated.
So changes I made to your character sheet in between sessions. So you would put the whole rod on your character sheet?
I put the piece, I thought.
No, because I changed it.
Oh.
So, and you don't have to attune to just the pieces.
Okay.
So until it's the full rod, you don't have to attune to use its abilities.
Hooray.
So I just put the first rod piece on your character sheet.
Thank
as
you.
opposed to the full rod.
Why can't I have the full rod right?
Because you don't have it.
I do.
No, you don't.
In my brain.
In
It's right in here.
It was where it was all along.
We already know that you
Friendship is
are
magic.
super immature with rods. So
Never mind.
We are on camera.
That's why I didn't say.
So, that being said, you guys have had some time to sleep. It is the next day. You are on the Sword Coast. Your grandmother, Tasha, says she's going to take care of the Aaron Yes. So you don't have to worry about that deal
lovely.
anymore.
And we are level 12.
Is that an achievement? I've been level 12 this whole time.
Well, some of us weren't controlling the universe.
Right?
I think every DM is like the super never maybe.
Well, to be honest, I feel very proud that majority of the table is multi-class now, and I take full responsibility
Yeah.
for that.
I was telling Helena I might take Warlock.
Anyway, I just wanted to point out real quick because this is the first time like I have Twitch up and I'm like really looking at the frame for Vecna, and it looks great, Coulter, because you did the fuzzy edges as opposed to the hard edges.
Oh,
So you almost
you.
can't tell where the windows end and like the background begins. It looks really good if you look at it up close.
Yeah.
I usually listen to us, so like I haven't really noticed. I don't need to look at my
artistry.
So I wanted
Lovely.
to comment
Well
on
done.
that. Like the entire time I was listening to the capitation, I was like, almost the colors are almost perfect.
That's why I went with the purple and blue. They usually are Starfighter.
Anyway, so I mean, it's up to you guys. Like I said, you guys have been released to your reconnaissance. The world and multiverse is slowly dying. So
I mean, I think I'm fine where we are. But we can just let it happen. No?
I, for one, have never been a particular fan of the multiverse. I think this was a bad idea to begin with, and probably for the best.
No.
it always feels narratively lazy.
To have a multiverse.
Okay, so we've gone to Sigil, or we arrived?
No. So you are still in. You guys, you didn't tell me. Like, I believe the plan was to go to Sigil.
Yes.
But like, we can roleplay that out.
Who do we need to talk to? Where's my grandmother?
Somewhere in the sea.
Oh, dang it. Oh, that's right. She left with the...
Morgan
Right,
kind of
but-
will approach and be like, "I am here to take you to Sigil."
Are we ready for that? I'm ready.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we're taking the city with us, I assume.
No, not this
Oh,
time.
this is just the teleportation.
Where will we be arriving specifically? Is Sigil like a large place, a town, a
I
house?
don't know. Make a history check. What do you know about Sigil?
What do I know about history?
Page kind of
7.
slightly.
So it's a fair question.
So where are we? What is it? I mean,
In the teleportation plaza.
great.
Would I have like a decent idea about
History
Sigil from all
advantage.
the... Okay. All the planar hopping. Use my rogue dice. Okay, that's going to be 18. Okay.
You're familiar with Sigil. You know that it basically is kind of like the crossover point for all the outer planes. I don't know if you've been there specifically, because it would have been really easy to get back if you had
Yeah.
ever gone. So I think like you got on several like trips to Sigil that did not go to Sigil.
And we're in the night house again.
You know, 3 times shame on me.
Don't forget your fortune. The dice that help you last.
Who was fucking with him this whole time to like keep him from getting home?
Probably Vecna.
Probably.
Or any number of like Astral,
Sarah,
probably, yeah. So whenever you're ready,
I mean, is there anything else we need to do here? Anyone feel like we've got some incomplete business?
On Yithrin, let's see. I delivered the little message. Told Bo that I know his full name,
What?
and
Wait, who's Bo?
I think I'm good. I'm ready to
Okay.
go. What sigil are we being sent to?
the city of Sigil.
Oh, not like on someone's.
No.
Totally do that.
I'm ready.
No business or ties?
Amalgamation.
Yeah.
Amalgamation.
Wait, his name is... Oh, goodness.
Soren.
Sorry.
Yes, I know all of your names. And he taps a door and then opens it, and like you just see a city street on the
Oh.
outside.
Very Howl's Moving Castle. I love it.
He just has them all written down as like card guy.
I think it would be snooty dragon, annoying one, amalgamation, scary one's daughter, and then Jeltra.
Had to learn Jeltra because of Zabilda.
He called her a rude name once, and
Tasha was
like had her spend the rest of the day as a rat.
Connections. Oh, okay. Not quick. I guess we'll walk through. I'll follow.
I'm assuming you are aware of how to book passage on a ship.
I've already left.
We go to the shipyard, find the captain, challenge him to battle, and then if we win, we get the ship.
Perfect. Sounds like you know what you're talking about. On your way.
We
I
were
leave.
provided chits. Okay.
What time of day is it?
As you walk through the door, this is what you are greeted with. The street level of the city of Sigil.
Why is the city falling on a
Is it a
Have a good day! And closes the door and it disappears.
Wow.
question for the DM? Is it in a Dyson sphere?
It is not. Hang on.
Okay.
This is for you guys to get your guys' kind of like feet wet as far as what it actually looks like. This is a more zoomed out view of Sigil itself.
okay.
Okay,
So,
so,
like,
it's like a
you're in-
Coriolis ring.
Well, it's
Kind of
like
thing.
it's like a Dyson sphere in the fact that like the city is inside this ring, but it's like
Okay.
a donut around like a
It's a
central
donut
spire.
of this Dyson sphere.
Yeah.
Got it. Do you guys know what a Dyson sphere is?
I'm
Okay.
obsessed with Dyson spheres.
Google it.
Jake, okay. So it's like the inside. Think of a ball,
Mhm.
right? But everything is on the interior of the ball,
Okay.
and there's like a sun or something sustaining it in the very core.
Okay.
So all
One
of
of
the city and
the
everything is on the inside.
Thought process applications is you put a bunch of solar cells to make a sphere around it. Then you like encapsulate that star and like that just provides all.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm getting huge sci-fi.
Have you played
Yeah.
Halo?
Played what?
Halo?
Yeah.
You know Onyx, the planet Onyx?
Okay.
It breaks up because it's made of robots.
Mhm.
It was a Dyson sphere.
There's also a Dyson sphere in Final Fantasy 13.
It's just crazy to me that they came up with that with a vacuum.
I know.
Right?
Talk about reverse engineering.
It's that whole series of like, what do companies also make?
But
It sucks.
as you stand here kind of dumbfoundedly in the middle of the street, you see angels, demons, devils, elementals, like everything that you can possibly imagine from the outer planes just kind of roaming about buying bread. Like it's just the most mundane kind of like just this angel and like, oh no. Yesterday eggs were $3.
Why am I paying 2 silver now? It was 5
Three-
copper yesterday.
5 copper yesterday.
What?
It was the abyssal bird flu.
And then his like succubus girlfriend is like, darling, stop. He knows better.
5 copper. All right.
What is the currency here? I
I'm
asked.
not sure what a
Appreciate-
dollar is.
I've never been on them.
I know.
I don't know. I don't think I probably know. Well, I've seen devils, so you can probably play with your soul a bit.
I like that too much.
How do we get to the water?
Where is there water? Oh, there
I
is
got
no
this.
water.
I walk to the nearest like market tent.
You walk up on a particularly like rotund Flawed who doesn't look like he can move out of his chair, and he's just surrounded by snow globes, just copious amounts of snow globes. Hello, are you interested in my wares? And he picks one up.
I
and
am
kind of shows it
interested
to you.
in where the ocean is. I turn around. The ocean's not here today.
Astral sea.
Astral
Of
Sea.
course.
There's no water.
The Astral Sea. My misunderstanding.
You would have to find someone who's traveling there.
What is the weirdest looking snow globe sitting in front of me?
He has one that's just a human hand going like this in a snow globe.
I go to reach for this one. What is the price of this one? It is beautiful.
That one was very hard to acquire, so I 50 platinum.
Wow. Ooh.
Paige, I think that's a real hand.
I hear you say that. Out loud.
As you say, I think that's a real hand. You watch as it goes.
So all of this time, our platinum mine has been active, right?
No, you don't get to suddenly pull out money. What you have on your character sheet is what you have.
Am I close by?
You guys really going to try and buy?
Can I do an insight check?
I love that.
You can do an
I want
insight.
to do an insight check and see if
Listen, Rio could have picked anything else.
24.
That slot took a long time before he said the price.
Yeah. I mean, come on.
Who are you? I'm in the middle of business.
Yeah.
These are my trusted associates. They have my best interests at heart.
You can't stop at the first snow globe shop. What if there are 5 more in the next block?
And they're probably better.
The hand goes. It's just like.
The hand wants to be.
250 platinum. Sorry.
What?
That's 50 platinum, not
Yeah.
25.
250 platinum.
25 platinum.
Now,
That's still
come on, hand. We're off to a very exciting adventure, and you know you want to be part of that. What about
He kind of points back at the slot and it's like, what are you talking about?
trying to get you to bargain with me?
25 platinum?
25 platinum, I would be taking a loss.
All right. Just,
Is it
I turn and start walking
Is it a
away.
special hand?
Oh.
Yes.
Can I insight that?
Folks, our dear friend here is going to be taking a loss, and we don't want him to do that.
That's true. Maybe the next person will be.
I rolled an 11, so a 10.
Oh, no.
On a 10, you are convinced this is an incredibly powerful hand.
Can I take a quick just look to see if I see any other wares sellers?
It's selling any manner of weird ass thing you could think of.
Okay. I wasn't prepared to spend 25 platinum today. I greatly
It's
appreciate
50.
you. That's even tougher. I was gonna offer, and I pull out 100 gold pieces and just hold them in my hands. I have a budget, you know. Traveling is so expensive.
Have a good day. That's only 10 platinum.
Jake doesn't know how the
Yeah,
conversion
so
works.
10 gold equals 1 platinum. So 100 gold is
10
10 platinum.
So 250
So
gold.
250 gold would be 225 platinum. 500 gold would be 50.
Oh, okay. No, this works out way better than I thought. I'm much closer to purchasing this. So I take the 100 and I reach into another pocket. Pro tip, if you're ever going to buy something used, don't ever keep all of your money in one place. And I pull out 100 more gold. Oh, forgot I had that.
No, sir.
Hold this. 50 more.
We might,
That is the price I said no to. Yes, we've reached the minimum price.
I'll add another 50 gold on top of it.
How about this? I will take this 300 gold, and you never come here again.
So, and then
Here you go.
I pick the snow globe. Just look at it. This is the coolest thing I purchased this week.
It goes.
I don't speak ASL.
Hi.
I go, put it away.
I thought it was going on an adventure in the multiverse, and we're gonna leave it in the back holding for like the next year.
I turn and I go, all right, who's traveling? And I just start walking.
I hope we didn't need that to book the ship.
The hand?
We've got other money.
Oh,
Well, maybe we can barter the hand for passage.
do they even take gold? Or
Hopefully, I'm just saying. We're now. I'm sure it's fine.
I pull the
Sure.
snow globe back out. We thank you. And I give a thumbs up, and I hope the snow globe thumbs up too.
hey, is somebody gonna match my freak?
And to be clear, like the hand is not like attached to the base of the snow globe. It is like floating inside of it.
Oh, that's even
So you
better.
can see the bone, like where it has been severed. And it's about the size of like a toaster. You know what I mean? Like it's not like a little snow globe. It's like this big.
This is going on my mantle.
I am so excited for the end of this campaign when we find out that this is when we got the hand of Vecna. We've had it the entire time.
So I walk away kind of huffy about that. And you walked away already, right? So can I like be catching up with you?
Oh, I came back. I was trying to use it as like a negotiating tactic, but then I came back and like contributed gold.
Oh, that's true. Okay, so I walk off a little huffy. I'm trying to assess if there's anybody around who looks like they know how to sail the astral sea.
There is a 7-foot tall spider-like automaton wearing a pirate outfit.
I love your outfit.
Do you? And they turn towards you. So they have like it's definitely robotic, right? But like not like Warforged robotic, like very, very fancy chrome. They have 6 tiny needle-like legs that come out of kind of like this kind of like orb at the end of their body, and then the rest of their body, and then as they turn towards you, you realize they have like 3 arms, each with a different attachment at the end, only one being a hand.
Do I know anything about this race?
Okay.
That they're wearing like that fancy pirate's hat, and they're wearing like a pirate's coat, and even one of the little spindle legs has like a little wooden part.
Big leg.
And as they turn towards you, they have no face. Like it's just chrome, you looking back at yourself, and they goes, "What was you love your outfit?"
Yeah.
"Oh, thank you. I took it off of a dead man."
Oh, well, hopefully he deserved to be dead.
Yet to be seen.
All right. Are you a pirate? Because that's kind of what this outfit is saying.
We don't go around calling ourselves such, but I am a privateer of sorts, yes.
Oh, I love that. So we're looking to find an item out in the astral sea. Do you know of anybody who can help us with that?
So you're looking to rent a spell gem.
Sure.
You'd have to go to the edge of the sea, but I could direct you towards the doors that do so
Yeah, that'd be
for a
great.
fee.
What's the fee?
I would like to procure a parrot.
You want a
A
parrot?
parrot?
I would like a
Are
parrot.
parrots rare in this city?
I have yet to find one for purchase, but many people will not sell to me as I have no money.
Oh. Well, if it's a trade, I can. You know,
Sorry, Marker. You can't break
I do,
my
I think-
eye line.
and I think I know how to procure a parrot. Like I feel like a wizard could summon something like that.
I mean, sure. I mean, like if you were back on the Sword Coast, you just have to find like an exotic pet dealership or something, and it wouldn't be terribly expensive.
Okay. So
Worst case scenario, you could always go back to Yithrin, and like Jolt sells
do we
parrots.
have a way back to get them?
Gotta find doors.
I was
Cool.
gonna say, where's the door that we came through?
It disappears.
Shit.
Did
I need a parrot.
anyone take sending?
Some of us don't have these choices.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Maybe purchasing like a scroll of sending.
And you had walked away to have this conversation.
I mean,
Right.
they didn't go that far, so you can see them talking to this giant,
Sure.
almost kind of like the spider mom from Coraline, kind of like hunched over you, kind of
Very, very cool.
very menacing.
Very chill.
It looks like you're about to be consumed by a chrome monstrosity.
But I'm relaxed. Okay, well, when exactly do you need the parrot by?
It's my life's only dream.
So could I maybe get it?
I
to
even had
you
one
in
of
a
my legs,
couple
and it
days?
kind of like waggles the peg leg. And there was some historical inaccuracy as to which kind of thing you replace your hand with. So like you see they hold up their hands, like one's like a hook, and then like another one is like a spyglass that they can hold up to their face. Like there was some inconsistency as to far as what they replaced their hands with.
Yeah, you're really committed to this bit.
Yes,
I
very
appreciate
much
it.
so.
You do need that parrot as soon as possible. All right. Well, if you
I made
show-
one once, and they hold up just kind of like a lump of meat with some feathers glued to it. It doesn't talk, though.
No, that's not quite right. I wouldn't think.
No, my 3D printer struggles with flesh.
Ugh. Okay.
What's a 3D printer?
Let me go confirm.
You asked that in character?
Yes.
Oh, it is an object that I use to print other objects.
That
With flesh?
sounds amazing.
I'm
You just
sorry?
said flesh?
Yes, they have no soul.
No, it has a problem
Oh,
with
never
the
mind.
flesh. It doesn't do the flesh very well.
Well, unless you were looking to consume it, in which case it has no flavor.
Yeah, I'd say that's still not doing
What's
it
the
very
point
well.
then?
It's not made to do so, so I guess there is no point.
Okay.
But if you feed flesh into the filament chamber, it will print something of flesh, just not well.
Okay, do you know how to? Do you have any magic that can summon a
Unfortunately
parrot
not.
for my fine fellow?
I don't believe so. I mean, I could speak with an animal. I don't know that I can conjure one up, unfortunately.
Paige, you feel something tapping your thigh.
I look down.
Is it a parrot?
What's tapping my thigh?
There's nothing outside of your clothing.
Creepy.
Yes. I look to where it's pointing.
It's just pointing down a street.
What is?
The hand.
And I just kind of walk off to where it's
Hey,
pointing.
hey, hello. And
And he goes stop, and then he points at Zephyr and the thingy, and then points that way.
Guys, I know where to go. And I keep going.
All right. Well, we'll be back with your parrot, good sir. What was your name?
Horror.
Great name. We'll see you in a bit. I'm Zephyr.
I'll go with you.
Oh, okay.
I have nothing better to do today.
Nice to meet you, Horror. I'm Paige.
Hello, Paige.
This is Drizzy.
Drizzy?
Trizzy.
What an evocative name.
Are you speaking of my name?
Yes.
Someone yelled it at me once as I was disemboweling them, so I assumed that it was my name.
Well, there's more than one way to skin a cat and more than one way to get a name.
I can think of at least 25 ways to skin a cat.
Or have you talked to Zephyr?
Yes, we've been talking quite a bit.
Excellent.
How large is this automaton?
So now that it's kind of like extending itself out and kind of like undulating, it's probably easily 10 feet at its highest.
Okay. Well, I mean, I don't want you to feel too out of place, and I kind of want to become my spider self. So there's two spiders going down.
As soon as you become a spider, it becomes like it kind of gets down near you and just kind of like in spider.
Krishan is getting more and more horrified.
I gotta use one of my wild shapes. Hold on.
Drazzy is apparently showing us where to go.
Why the hell did I ever go back to the material
missed
plan?
Oh.
And then it kind of goes.
Ah! Okay,
And
okay. I think we're being taken to a pyramid. Also, and then I stop and I look at Brisha and I go, hey, are you not having a little bit of fun? I'll work on you some more as I keep going.
What fun is?
I don't know. Does Soren? Soren knows what fun is.
Is there
Soren has
any
fun all the time.
is there any
Different
He's
standard.
eating
public
something.
commentary as we are going down the
Oh
road
no,
there?
this is so beyond normal.
Yay!
In Sigil. Like, I don't think you like you are looking around and going like, oh, we're mundane.
Who's the most normal I've ever felt?
We're the boring ones.
Yay.
As like a very buxom woman is just being carried by like half-limbed zombies down the street, and there's just
Alright.
a snake eating its own tail as it rolls down the.
I love it.
You see two Sorens holding hands.
Oh, I'm so happy they have each other.
Wait, like copies of me?
Well, it was a joke, but yeah.
Oh,
like,
no.
You could see any number of weird things.
Oh no, I was genuinely. I didn't know if you meant like harmonizers or like.
And as
actual
they
Sorens.
pass by Soren, they like turn into, it's obviously two doppelgangers who are just turning into people as they walk past them.
I love that.
I would have at one point been fascinated by this place.
But you're not?
It's very much
Excuse me, sir.
door.
Tell your fortune.
Yes.
What? Sit down.
Is the mental chat up?
That'll be
I would've
5
done-
silver, please.
Oh, of course, and I'll just give him a gold.
Oh, okay. He takes out a tarot deck, and he kind of goes, all right, I need you to shuffle this tarot deck.
Do I sense anything seeing it?
Not necessarily, but you don't necessarily sense anything. Like, you sense something from yours, but
Yeah.
not when you first started using it. You know what I mean? Like,
I'll pick them up.
as you go to touch the other cards, like, a card from your own deck just shoots into your hands.
Oh, looks like I've got one of my own.
It seems jealous.
Oh, it may be.
I'll do the shuffling.
I think that's for the best.
So, you from around these parts?
Yes, just up the wheel.
All right, according to this, you are about to go to a faraway place on a ship of your not choosing, and they will. Oh, great fortune.
I take out my own card and just real quick to it.
Your cards are going like if you want to be like mundane about it. Is the vibe you get. They go, also, you will die horribly in the future at some point as the universe dies.
If you ever touch it.
Well, I was pleasantly surprised by that.
You get the feeling that your deck is maybe a bit dramatic.
Yeah. I'll give him another gold.
Thank you, sir.
How long have you had the cards?
What do you mean?
How long have you had those cards?
I found these cards on a dead man in an alley, and ever since, if I don't do a reading at least once per day, I find myself waking up in weird places.
Oh, that does go away, but you do have to be friendly.
They seem rather friendly.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Aside from the...
Would anyone else like their
places.
fortune told? No thanks.
Jeltra backs up and kind of sits back.
Your spider is too friendly.
Dear, you're too friendly.
Stop. Please stop doing that.
Either that or the fingers get turned outwards. This is preferable.
I'll walk
In
down
the-
the street.
In the mental chat, hiss at him. Hiss at him.
Oh, now I've gone and pissed myself. Damn.
Here,
Third
mild
time today.
Yeah.
I'm cleaning.
Okay,
Oh, I like it.
where are we going?
It's a kitty spider.
There's one more thing,
Oh, yes.
but I can only tell you.
Okay. Excuse me a moment.
I turn and take a few steps away.
The hand will one day betray you.
Oh. Didn't say. Okay. We don't. Yes. Vagaries. That is where we live. And I do shuffle my own cards.
You know how it goes.
The messages are not always helpful immediately, but they are always correct and helpful in the end. Well, not always helpful, but you know, I mean, death and destruction, death and destruction, death and
Well, mine
destruction.
never talk about death or destruction.
I was. Thank you again.
You kind of like look at his cards, and it literally looks like they were drawn by a child. You know what I mean? Like they're very like homemade, but like you also feel like they weren't always that way, and that like the cards kind of like match the energy that the person gives off. So yours are like dark, brooding, and kind of fucking rude, and his are like basically like, "You will find ice cream today."
And he goes and gets ice cream. Thanks, cards. The. I'm not. When you say, I'm not allowed to tell them that then.
Well, it says if you do, it will be worse.
Oh, great. Okay. Well, keeping that in mind, back pocket.
But I get the feeling that it's not what you're thinking about. Did you recently come into be possession of a hand?
Yes.
Well, maybe that's what it's about. I thought it was more metaphorical, but maybe not.
Well, they look literal enough.
I assume. I thought it was going to be one of those things like it's a handmaiden that you hire that like betrays you, but you're thinking about hands. But if you just bought a hand,
You know, I appreciate your positivity. Great riches eventually.
if you'd like, I could teach you. I am looking for an apprentice. And you have your own cards.
This is rude.
I'm not entirely sure if I have time at the moment,
Okay?
but I'll have to look you up next time I'm in city.
Mhm. Just remember, it's Shitster the Goblin.
I love it. I'll keep an eye out for.
Have a nice day.
Thank you. That was unsettling. I'm not going to a fortune teller again. We're going to take a long journey in the Astral. Well, he said we're going to take a long journey, and it'll eventually be on a ship and lead to riches.
Oh, okay. I guess that sounds good.
Perfect.
What did you name my fucking hand?
I've called it a few different things at this
Drizzy.
point.
Frizzy.
And then I said Drazzy, and I think at some point I'm gonna accidentally call it Drazimir.
So, you guys can keep that conversation, but eventually he takes you to a storefront that says birds, birds, birds.
Hey.
Oh, we found a store that we can get a parrot at.
Horror kind of leans down to you, Zephyr, and goes, No. I already just walked by here. There's no way that a store called Birds, Birds, Birds would sell parrots.
Well, I think I'm just gonna check it out. I'm new here, so I want to see what's in there.
We just need to find someplace called Lizards, Lizards, Lizards.
All right, we'll go there next.
Why
Go
lizards?
in the room. Go
Because
in bird,
parrots
bird,
are
birds.
lizards,
Parrots are lizards?
aren't they?
Oh, or parrots of birds.
Wait, what is a bird again?
They flap their wings, they have feathers. These ones are often brightly colored.
What is a wing?
What is a wing?
We'll show you.
I don't know if I will fit in this storefront. Should I wait out here?
I walked in.
I'll put my face to the window.
Well, given that spiders sometimes eat birds, maybe you both wait
I'll back
outside. Or be a human.
If you would like, there are several people who owe me money. We could engorge them with venom and then consume their blood.
Ooh.
It looks like Jiltra's considering. Head tilt. No. And I'll drop the wild shape. That was fun.
As you walk in, there is a black and white tabaxi, like a tuxedo tabaxi with a fantastic black mustache on his white masked face. And he turns to you and goes, "Welcome to Birds, Birds, Birds. How may I help you?" "Ah, brother, I'm afraid we sell live birds,
Excellent.
not for eating.
Thank you for the distinction.
It is illegal to eat many of these as they are extinct, or endangered, or soon to be extinct, or non-existent, like this one." And he goes, and like all the cages are covered in little curtains, and you just see kind of like a bird that like is just a human mouth on a bird body, and it's like wheezing as if it's trying to breathe. So soon will it no longer exist. It's folly upon man.
That is horrifying.
Yes.
Oh.
That was it.
Couldn't dream of it. We seek a parrot.
What kind?
I look at
A
Soren.
pirate kind.
A parrot?
Do you have a red one? Macaw?
You're looking for a classically pirated parrot.
Yes.
Yeah.
Assuming you're going on some kind of themed party or
Yes.
cruise of some kind. Very well. It is cruel to... there will be no refunds. You don't get to bring it back after the party.
I know they live very long. I'm going to find a good home.
Very well. Come with me. Mundane birds are in the back.
One must walk through the dazzling to get to the mundane.
Indeed.
I've stayed outside with Horror. We're chatting about special things.
As he takes you to a kind of like curtain that leads to the back, he does that thing where he opens it and then turns but closes it so only his face is showing. And then as he does that, a light pops up that illuminates his face, and he goes, "Be wary. Looking upon the eyes of several of these creatures could turn you to stone or be your very doom."
This is the mundane section?
Well, we have to go through the dangerous section to get to the mundane section.
All right, avert your eyes.
You have been warned.
Rishan, can you walk ahead of me, please?
Everyone.
I'm staring at the
I think it's
floor,
just the four of you
following
guys.
Rishan's
I've
table.
had like 2 weeks to think of what weird shit I could put in Sigil. I'm sorry if it's too much.
That's fine.
Norton is trying not to make eye contact, but it's not working. So he's definitely looking around.
Rishan just looks forward but at the Tabaxi's back.
Paige is full on embracing it and is like just watching Rishan's tail and trying not to like weird.
The only thing that like, so you're walking through and you're looking at into the cages, you said.
I take the first like 10 seconds through and I'm like, no. And then
Well,
I'm
what
just
you quickly realize is several of these are humanoid birds. You see Aarakocra, you see humanoids with feathers growing on their faces and in their hair with wings. Like,
Like maybe they're here against their will. They're being trafficked.
but everyone is really, really quickly looking down at the carpet as you walk past. All right, we're past the dangerous ones.
wait, so we're out of there now? I'm gonna hang back in there.
Okay. Here we are, mundane birds. You said a macaw specifically, like a very piratey
Very
bird.
parody, yes.
He turns to a roseate spoonbill and goes, "Bring me Reginald." Like runs up.
While once they leave and I'm in there, I mental chat to everyone. Stall
Got it.
for a bit.
Here we go, Reginald. He is a red and blue macaw, classic pirate. I can even gouge out one of his eyes if you would like, and fit him with an eye patch.
No, I do think that we were hoping for something with a little more I don't know. I like the red. It's
You
classic.
came in very clear about what you wanted, and
Yeah,
now
I
you're
want-
being picky.
No, I want majority red, but we'd like some green accent or a yellow accent.
If I may, my brother, Rishen has a certain about him, and we need
I would
a
have no idea
macabre-
what that's like.
a macabre parrot with a little bit of, and then the claws go drink as well.
So you want it to be dangerous,
Not
No.
on the surface.
emotionally dangerous. I have
What?
just the bird. Bring me. Bring me. Yeah, yes, that one. Just bring it. Just bring it. Just kind of like runs off. So, what brings you to Sigil?
Oh, chartering a vessel.
Oh, chartering a vessel?
Yes, we've always wanted to see the Astral Sea.
Oh, you could just fly in the Astral Sea. You don't need to charter a vessel.
We don't own a spelljammer.
It's true. But I'm just saying, you can literally fly there.
And travel in comfort, though. Where's the...
That's true. It is. And there are the constant, the giant fish that consume ships whole and whatnot.
And just floating out there in a robe. I mean, where's the panache? Where's the pizzazz?
Honestly, I don't like going because of the... here you go.
Why don't you like
This one is green, which isn't what you want, but he is incredibly emotionally gaslighty. And then he goes, no.
that? How devastating.
About as devastating as that belt.
Oh, good, he talks.
Oh, now he's mad.
We might need to keep this one. I might need to get 2 birds. I don't know if this one can go anywhere.
Are we all getting pets this episode? I'm excited.
I start to like ask the bird questions and like
It
carry
kind
on
of
a
just
bunch of
always make
conversation.
you feel like it's having a conversation on a higher level than you.
Prishan like shrinks occasionally and then like composes himself again. Yes, I do think I like the green. Can I put the red next to it cage-wise just so we can see the comparison?
Bring back Reginald. Soren, what are you doing as they continue to distract?
I'm going up to one of the cages. So are they like talking, or are they like saying anything? Does it look like they're trying to say anything? Like they're silenced?
They try to avoid looking at you.
I go up to the first one I see.
Okay, the girl with the feathers.
Yeah. Is it glass? Is it a cage? What?
It is a cage.
Can you hear me? Can you talk?
No.
You don't want to, or you can't? You know what that means?
You didn't ask a yes or no question.
Oh. Are you physically incapable of talking, or but you're not supposed to? Are you being held here against your will by the cat tabaxi? Yeah. If I try to let you out, you're gonna hurt me or my friends. Okay, is there like a lock on the cage?
There is.
Um,
It is incredibly complex.
Does it look like something I could break off?
You could attempt
Like
it.
is it a padlock?
No, it's not a padlock. It is
Okay.
part of the cage
Okay.
itself.
How many cages are there?
In this section, between 15 and 20.
Mental chat to Paige. Can you come back to the room you just walked through? And you can look around. It's not gonna hurt you. I might need you to try to pick a lock.
All right, this is the 10th parrot you've looked at.
Sorry, they're just all beautiful.
This one isn't even a parrot. That's just a cockatiel.
It's
Then
making
maybe
me
you want-
reconsider my outfit for the day. I was originally going with a red velvet. Gold buttons, and I thought I would go with the red, but now I'm seeing the blue and the cockatiel. I can go with the one with short.
Why don't we look at it as something in a flamingo or an ibis, just for comparison?
Oh, I think that's.
I do love that.
Oh my god.
Rishan, you stress me out. I need to take a lap.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
He was distracting.
And I
For a cat, he seems to have little to no opinions about the beautiful plumage of these animals.
I've tried to get him into aviaries forever.
Have you tried just gifting him with feathered garments? I found that what worked with my partner.
Oh dear, you know, I did give him a feathered bag once.
I go back. Ah,
Can you pick this lock?
I can
They're-
or should.
They're being held against their will.
Oh man.
And I don't. Well, this is what we should do, right?
Yeah, it is. I'm proud of you for that. Here, hold Razumir. Then I hand you.
Drasimir is going,
No.
I do exactly what it does. So, and then I point at the lock, and then I do no. Knock? What? No?
Yes.
That?
No.
Don't let them out?
Razumir,
Why?
they're being held captive. I have to. As I'm trying to go into the lock.
and he just kind of floats there.
No, tell me if you sense danger. Both of you, actually, please.
He points at the cage.
Why is he pointing at the cage?
And I look at who or whatever's inside.
Give me a sleight of hand check. If you do too well, you've already unlocked it by this point.
Oh.
Okay.
I say from the other room you hear Brishen like laughing loudly and in your heads. Hurry it the fuck up. I cannot continue to talk about birds.
There's prisoners in here that we're trying to figure out.
Damn
I'll be right back. I say to
What did you roll?
I accidentally rolled a 33.
So you go, wait, danger and hit.
I'm walking through the front door and I hear there's prisoners in here.
When the door flies off,
Hold on, I was gonna say I want to put my hand and not open it. You just
make a
unlocked it.
strength check.
Okay. Wait. Strength check or athletics or
Well, let's do athletics. That's fine.
17.
All right, you are thrown against the other side of the walls as wind begins rushing into this area, and you notice as the gate opens, some kind of magical connection is severed, and you can suddenly hear maniacal laughter
Oh shit.
as this woman is now floating in the center of her cage, laughing just the craziest laugh ever. And with that, we'll take a break.
Oh my god.
All right, and we're back. Brishen, you're in the generic bird's wing with him, and when he rolls his eyes as a red light starts going off, and you watch the guest dimension door, and he appears next to the two of you. As he appears, the woman in the cage lunges at you and is repelled by an invisible wall of some kind. Well, you're lucky that you picked one of the ones who could be held back by a magic circle, and you'll tap the floor near the bottom of the cage where you see a magical circle is around the cage. Good thing you didn't interrupt that as well. Meow, meow, meow. And the cage will close and lock itself again.
Meow, meow, meow.
Why do they look like they're in what?
Well, I mean,
Sorry to snoop around.
it's fine. It's fine. I was very obscure. I understand your curiosity. It's usually easier than explaining your way to heroic people. Most people don't look them in the eyes. They are, in fact, prisoners being held here against their wills for crimes against the Lady of Blades.
I run in and I've got my quarterstaff. I'm like, what?
Who's that?
Misunderstanding. Misunderstanding.
Lady of Pain.
Hey, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Who's
Lady
that?
of Pain. She is the.
Quietly back out.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's the danger is past. She is it's ipso facto ruler of the city of Sigil. They stay here, and they can either work off their time in years, or they can be purchased for various reasons to pay off their debt.
Uh-huh.
So there are.
You're lucky, and you didn't open one of the cages for one of the mundane prisoners who would have just stabbed you a bunch. And he kind of taps like a particularly like modeled kind of Aarakocra that looks at you and goes.
You understand our misinterpretation, though.
Yes. It happens all the time. I really need to come up with a better system. These are all dangerous people who are being imprisoned.
Yeah.
To be fair, the ones that are covered cages, if you notice, will kill you by looking at you, but I keep them covered.
Thank you for the courtesy. Brichen, darling, which one have you landed on?
I'd like the red and the blue.
Reginald really was perfect.
You don't want to take the green one?
Oh, I'm so sorry. The red and the green.
Oh, very well.
Reginald seems like a kind chap. Huh?
Given that you almost died, I will throw a discount on it, obviously. Let's say 45 gold for the lot.
Sure.
In the mental chat, oh my god, I can't believe this is working out.
I think Cern will count out the 45 gold. We really appreciate it. This is going to make the party. Oh, entirely.
Very well, very well. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go and need to come up with a new script to stop people from opening these cages. It happens.
Why don't you just
often.
put curtains along the walkway?
Well, because it's cruel to keep them. Well, they can't look out.
How about
Tell them people the truth.
How?
the prisoners section?
Well, okay. So let me put it to you this way. I, before letting you back, dramatically tell you that the individuals in this section are being held against their will for crimes. And then you see, he points to the one that you let out, this beautiful, innocent girl who then looks at you with tears in her eyes. And then you ask her a bunch of yes or no questions. And then she convinces you that she's actually a slave.
Why don't you just put them in the back and put the mundane stuff in the front?
That, yes.
Oh, because the mundane section is much bigger.
Oh,
It's called remodeling.
Oh, yes. Have you seen the city? It's so easy to get a construction permit when your house is at an angle.
You just put walls in.
It's fine. I appreciate you. Do you need a gift wrap?
Oh, yes, I will for Reginald.
I'll be right back. Please don't release anything else.
Soren goes over to the ones that are covered. Stands in front of
Sorry.
Just look.
Sorry.
I know, Paige.
Okay. I am proud of you for earlier. That was good. I can't believe this worked out. And we only needed one bird.
we're getting 2 birds?
We're getting 2 birds.
Oh. Okay.
Reginald's for horror. I want the green one.
What's the green one's name?
None of your business,
Oh. I'm sorry.
the bird says.
Sassy. Oh. I would look back to the thing. I'm like, wait,
You're being really crazy right now.
you're being really crazy.
Oh, well, now we're just accusing people of things?
Yes, because it's true.
Oh, okay. It's nice that you can have opinions
Your
as
beak
to
is
my
really
behavior.
weird and disproportionate to your head. I walk away.
You see how she treated us?
I know. I'll slide the cover down over the face.
Just give you a look of,
You were all telling me to make friends. I'm making friends.
The shopkeeper comes out
With a
with
bird.
a wrapped bird cage.
I'm just also imagining like Soren still just standing there this whole time and then occasionally reaching over, slap.
Okay.
Oh, I definitely wouldn't look in Zone Seeker's cage.
No.
That's the name of the creature behind the curtain that you're looking at, Zone Seeker.
What?
They one gaze into their eyes will trap you in a nightmare of your own creating for all of eternity.
How did anybody?
And then they lay eggs in your chest.
How did anybody ever find that out if they've been trapped in
It's easy to find out. It's much harder to capture it. 3 blind monks. It was a whole thing.
3 blind monks?
When everyone turns
3
away,
blind monks.
I
How they run.
pull Black Razor up and like put him up under the cover and hold it.
Black Raven's no.
What's it look like?
No! Put me back in my sheath. I don't have eyes. It doesn't mean I can't see things.
Dark vision. So he can't see things.
Sure, that's why he's saying no.
And then I walk back to the group.
Jelcha, you seem to be the closest with horror.
I mean, we've shared a species.
I'm not going to ask. Here you are.
Horror!
Yes.
We got you something.
Whenever could it be? I wasn't expecting gifts. Is it my birthday?
Yes.
Oh.
How'd you know? We have a deal. He's gonna.
Oh no, we have a deal. I'm sorry. I was really excited about being a spider for a minute.
I'm so excited. What could it be? Is it jewelry? Horror opens it. It's a parrot. The horror opens the cage.
So be careful so it doesn't fly away.
If you fly away, I will hunt you down to the ends of the universe. I think it'll stay.
I'll translate. I'm gonna cast speak with animals. Translate.
It takes its hook hand and puts it on his shoulder, and he just sits there.
Hook hand?
Wonderful.
I think you're...
Horror has a hook hand.
Oh, I think the bird.
The bird's name is Reginald.
Oh, I think we'll call you Cantankerous. That's a very piratey name for a parrot.
Very.
Cantankerous.
Wow, he learns quick. Learns fast.
And well, I'll just keep this one.
Did you also get a bird?
Yes.
Oh, well, that would be handy.
For what?
Well, when you join my crew.
You.
Yes, you bought me a bird. I promised you a starjammer, yes?
Well, I thought you were gonna send us to where we could
Well,
find
I was doing a little bit of duplicity. You see, pirates are a lot like that. So I was going to reveal that I myself am a captain as a secret kind of, reveal. I probably should have waited until I took you to the ship.
Well done. We are so surprised.
Yes, indeed. Shocked.
Yes.
Oh, I mean, it makes sense, being privateer.
Yes, and I'm a secret pirate captain.
Absolutely.
Won't tell a soul.
No.
So shall we?
Yes.
Yes.
You move through the city.
Well done finding horror.
You seem to fit the part.
Zephyr, I must ask you, is your actual name Zephyr?
Yeah.
Oh, how did somebody come to yell that at you? Were you wind at the time?
No, I'm just named after the wind, I guess.
Oh, interesting.
My last name is Tides Mendax.
It's a piratey name.
Kind of goes together.
I don't know what Mendax means. I don't have that language in my database.
It is my last name.
What does it mean?
That's what it means.
So, if we were to translate it fully into a common, it would be Zephyr Tides, my last name.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It means a liar.
Let's say I knew that and I lied about it.
So you are taken to through several doors, through several different districts of Sigil, and then finally you are taken to what kind of seems to be just like a floating rock, with several piers on it, and you see these ships them, and horror takes you to one particularly brand spanking new, never seen water kind of ship, with a grand statue of horror on the prow where the mermaid would usually be, and it says the Horror Cruise along the side of it.
Ooh, great vessel.
Indeed. Cost me a pretty penny.
When
As opposed to an unattractive penny?
Yes, they were very insistent on how pretty the penny was.
You mean you didn't acquire it by nefarious and piratey means?
Well, I mean, I only paid a penny for it.
Oh, well, that's
This
fantastic.
cost a penny?
Yes.
Not a pretty one.
I'm real pretty.
They should consider themselves lucky that they.
Oh, no, I killed them.
Oh,
I did pay them a penny, though, for the story.
it looks brand new.
It is. Never been on the water.
Oh,
Well, see, I commissioned the ship to be built and then killed everyone who built it.
do you have a habit of killing crews?
No, I've never had a crew.
Do you have any friends or colleagues or acquaintances who you have not ended up?
Zephyr and Jeltra.
I don't think horror has any references for us to check.
Or what's the longest you've known somebody without disemboweling them?
7 minutes.
We've been together for about 30, 45.
Yeah.
So that's probably the longest.
Oh, yes. I mean, I thought we weren't counting. I wasn't counting current friendships.
Ah. Is there anything that we can do to ensure that this friendship remains strong and does not lead to this?
Our captain would never cause harm to the crew.
So
It's in the rules.
Oh.
Unless you break one of the rules, in which case I have to keel haul you.
oh God.
What's that?
That's where we take your body, tie it to the front of the ship, and then sail through space as you're slowly drugged by the forces of gravity and water displacement along the bottom of the ship.
In the mental chat, Paige goes, I will mutiny if I have to.
This will be interesting.
I mean, how hard can it be? Otherwise, we can just float there. I'm sure this fine fellow can get us there.
yeah, in the mental chat. I'm less worried about him getting our physical beings there and more worried about the state they'll be in when he does.
I mean, we just keep him happy, do piratey things. I think we'll be
Are
fine.
you guys not aware that I can understand telepathy?
Can horror?
Yes.
He can infiltrate the mental chat? Mm-hmm. Oh, shit.
No, he's not invited. I have to establish it.
I apologize. I was just overhearing.
Psychic.
What race is
Hold
he?
on. No, that can't be how that works.
100% how that works with horror. You're not in any danger with horror.
What race is he?
Huh? He is a far, 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 far future homebrew kind of like robot android thing who picks up on all kind of mental frequencies.
All right.
Are the rules written anywhere?
No, because I have no intention of you guys.
No.
Oh, no.
Oh, rules.
The pirate
yes,
rules.
Yes. Follow the captain's orders. Split all treasure equally. No mutinying, and everyone must be nice to my bird.
Okay, those are
think we
doable.
can-
I agree.
And dead men tell no tales.
Oh, so no casting speak with dead.
You consider that? Is that a spell?
Yes.
There's no spells in pirating.
Oh,
But that's not one of the rules.
Well, it's not one of the rules, but I mean, it would be very immersion breaking.
Fair.
Why?
Because they didn't have spells. They had guns and moxie.
Do they have
You've got that.
robots?
I'm not a robot. I'm the pirate captain.
Soren.
Does anybody want us? Should we stop anywhere before we leave? Like, do we need to do anything
Oh,
else?
do you need to eat? Oh, I
We
should
do.
get food for the voyage, huh?
we will need provisions. That is going to be.
Do you drink water?
Yes.
All of you?
Yes.
How much water do you drink every day?
I think it'd be safe to say a gallon per person.
How long will we be traveling?
As long as we need to,
How many gallons of water should I get?
all of them.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
How hard is it to come back here? Should we start running low on provision?
Well, I mean, so is I guess we would sail until we're half out of provisions, and it would be half to come back.
Okay.
Well, do we know where we're going?
No.
We're just
Do we
supposed
know
to float
what
out
we're
there.
looking
So
for?
as you are this close to the astral sea, because you're on the edge of reality, so beyond you is the astral sea, you can actually feel the rod reacting to
Oh.
the other piece.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Does it feel far?
It's not that specific.
Does it feel close?
Is it long and skinny or short and fat?
It's 7 pieces that turn into a quarter staff, so
But I feel like there's a tug.
yes.
Flare
Okay.
base, thank you.
Well, we need to go in.
You know exactly
That
where it
direction. I
is,
need
but
to go
not
there.
necessarily like
far
the
away?
distance between those 2 points. So like you can never like be like, oh, I'm confused as to where it is. You know exactly where it is, but
Okay.
that's
Well, and I mean it's over there, as I point in the general direction. But I don't know where.
Should we plot for
Over
a
there.
moon cycle?
Okay, so then roughly 60 gallons of water apiece.
Do we have someone like navigating for this?
what do you mean?
Like, do you have a navigator?
I'm assuming one of you, as the crew, will be the navigator. Probably Jeltra, as she knows where we're going.
Absolutely. This is a
We'll need a
job that I have
helmsman,
taken
somebody
very-
to man the cannons, somebody to take care of the defenses. Can't think of what else. Oh, well, probably somebody to repair damages.
What kind of dangers are out there?
Well, the Astral Sea is mostly comprised of the dead corpses of gods and then the things that feed off of those.
Things that feed off of gods.
Yes.
Demigods?
No.
Like an algae?
Thanks.
It's incredibly dangerous.
If you can spare the space, I think 300 gallons of water.
I think I'll just get an endless decanter.
Oh, that's a better.
That'll be
Why did we go with that firstly? That's so smart, Horror.
Well, I mean, they're expensive.
Should we just go shopping?
Why?
Like, are there going to be other
I could
things?
just
we
have
need?
one 3D printed.
Is it still magic then?
Of course.
You're not printing it with the meat, are you?
No. That was a terrible experiment. You saw. He pulls out the flesh thing again.
So can you just print anything you want?
Of course.
This could be interesting.
So do we need to? I mean, besides food, because I don't want to eat the fleshy stuff.
No.
Do we really need anything?
It does bread just fine.
Perfect.
And hardtack. I had it calibrated specifically for hardtack. And grog.
Well,
Whatever
I
that
mean,
is.
from what I've learned, there's some among us with a more refined palate.
And there's 300 gallons of rum on board.
Ooh.
I'm good.
And of course,
Okay.
every pirate ship needs a fortune teller. So
Jonathan Deeps made it very clear in the cinema that you need rum.
Yes.
Jonathan Deeps.
I'm not familiar with any of those terms, but I'll trust the man.
That's very fine. It's all very immersion breaking, this conversation. We should really get into character.
Your eye patch.
He puts a little chrome capsule in each of your hands. Swallow that and you will have your character.
Swallow.
Down the hatch.
Magic?
The only person who's.
It's strong transmutation magic.
I will just like hold it in my hand for a second and reach into my pocket and just pull out the first card and see what they have to say about it.
It's surprisingly neutral.
You steer me wrong.
What happened to Soren?
Soren, you wanted to be a cannoneer, correct?
Whatever.
As that
No, you
pill,
wanted the cannon.
Yeah, I think
I think they both lit up for it.
I don't care. I'll do whatever. I want to be on ship.
so I just need to know what everyone is wanting to do on the ship. Think Starfinder roles.
You know, Paige.
Cannoneer.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's say as you swallow it, you feel it spread little tendrils throughout your body, and suddenly you know everything about running a ship's kitchen. You're the galley cook.
So then, can I determine how much food we would need?
Yes, but it's more of like in a practical sense. But like you also know as Soren that you don't actually need it because you can just 3D print food. So, but like you have all of those knowledges as well as a complex character backstory and pirate's name.
Okay. So I would know that we would probably want stuff other than hardtack, like things with vitamin C, and shit like that.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. We need to go shopping for food.
Very well, very well. And he hands you a sack of gold.
Okay.
Can I have a shot of rum to wash this down?
Of course. And he kind of like hits the railing and like a little glass pops up with rum in it.
This is gonna be the
Slap,
coolest
slap, slap.
amount of time.
You become a master cannoneer with a pirate name and backstory.
I will be returning home to my wife. Or else.
I'd like one of those drums as well, please. I already took it, but it feels like it's going to be necessary. I will be returning home to his wife as well.
Ooh, drama. The characters are randomly assigned, so that can happen sometimes.
Did I say wife? I meant sister.
Sister wife? And we are pirates.
Oh, no, I think I'm having an affair with your wife. I'm so sorry.
You're having an affair with my sister?
Yes.
Who's also his wife?
Hits the railing, hoping for another.
Oh, sorry, only I can do that.
Did I get ship's fortune teller or did I get something else?
So basically, the ship comes with shields
Okay.
that are arcane barriers that protect it from like debris and stuff, and you have all the knowledge to control and manipulate those,
Interesting.
which is handy because you already do that.
Yeah. Good. I don't know if mine's more.
I'll take mine with some rum as well, and
You are now a helmsman.
since I can fly, I don't know if that helps with like being a lookout or whatever. But
You're the helmsman.
okay, yeah.
I guess I'm the navigator.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. My name is Doodle Stormsail.
All right, Doodle. As soon as Cookie gets back, we're going to need a heading.
Absolutely.
Are you Cookie?
Apparently.
Yeah.
What is my name?
The
Hold
castle
on.
gives you knowledge of.
I just picked a name. Wait, let me go back to the we'll pick names.
Archer Bastion.
Who wants to be Squidly Blackwater?
Squidly.
I might.
Swizzle Ironheart?
That's me. What was it?
Swizzle Ironheart.
I look up dramatically and go, I am Swizzle Ironheart.
Well, Mr. Ironheart, I believe the cannons need attention.
And I just take off.
Flutter Dreadeye? Anyone? No?
I'll take that one. Flutter dread eyes needed at the helm.
Squidly Blackwater.
Yes,
At your service, Captain.
of course. We have sailed many a voyage together,
Yes, indeed, and I hope you got those shields.
and do not worry. That passionate night we had will not affect this voyage.
Below deck. Slut!
Looking back to see that they're gone, Brishen will like lean in and put a hand on the captain's chest. But what if I wanted to?
What a Ironheart's sister, that wife.
You know, stepping
Our
away.
love is too strong.
You know, she'll never understand the sea like us.
Do you want to be
I will be
Biscuit Skull?
your sea wife. If that is what I can have of you.
I'm gonna go go check the shields.
This is going so well.
Hank, would you like to be Biscuit Skull Crusher?
Yes.
Or
Yes.
Cookie.
But we call
That was
him
the parrot.
Biscuit, cookie,
Skull Crusher.
soul crusher.
Basically.
I'll come back and have crates of shit.
I guess we should get. Crew.
Ding 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 ding.
Like,
Yes, Captain.
The crates. We don't have any deckhands currently.
oh,
On the floor. Yes.
Come get these crates.
Ah. Climbs out.
Somehow,
magic.
Soren.
No spells. And horror, like the front of its face turns red.
Oh no.
I'll fuse, so I have 4 arms. And pick up the crates.
Horror kind of looks at you. I guess that's fine.
Just think of how much I can cook.
And punch.
Goes down and collects several crates himself and puts them on the thing. What are these orange things?
Oranges.
Oh, I was hoping somebody would get scurvy though.
That's fine.
For the immersion.
For the immersion.
We'll throw them overboard. Rule number 1, that's what the captain do. What the captain says.
Oh, look, all the crates are gone.
No, it's fine. I don't want anyone to die. It's terribly difficult to reconstruct you.
Wow.
Speaking of printing, I have supplies that I need. I'll just give him a list of like cooking supplies.
All right, I can have those out. The galley is fully stocked.
Yep.
You still need.
I need 50 more cast iron skillets.
What?
Why?
We're
Why
going
not?
to load them into the cannon.
Just cast iron will take a very long time to print. We'll probably be there by the time you print that many.
We'll further return journey then.
We'll talk about it.
Okay.
I'm not made of gold.
What are you made of?
Metal that you have no concept for.
Okay.
I'm very happy that the coins I gave you worked. All the other vendors I tried to get them to immediately saw them as fake.
These coins?
Where did you get the supplies?
What?
Heading out. Set sail.
Cookie, are you going to have another
Intimidation.
pouring?
So we will set sail.
You remember what happened back in Barbados? Where is that? Magistrate will never let you off with your head a second time.
Forgot everybody's names.
So I no longer have 2 heads.
And Swizzle Ironheart.
There you are.
Squiddly black water.
Biscuit Skull Crusher.
But we call you Cookie.
Flutter, who are you? Flutter.
It's actually Biscuit.
Dreadeye. There we
Of
go.
course it is.
I am looking for danger.
Yay.
There's apparently god-eating beings out here.
Don't switch to the map just yet, but the first day is pretty uneventful. You guys like clean the super clean deck and go around pirate role play, and then at the end of the evening, down in the galley, like around like a little table, and Soren has made a proper pirate meal. Horror sits down and goes, "All right, end of play. Good job, everyone.
Oh.
I don't expect you to sleep in characters."
Do we feel anything different when that happens? Or
No.
Okay.
So we still feel like the pirates?
Well, you have that knowledge still.
Ah, okay.
Oh, okay.
You're not compelled to be piratey in any way. You just have the
Oh.
knowledge of it.
Gotcha.
Got it.
Did you make those capsules yourself?
Yes.
Well, what about the no spells rule?
They're not magical.
They're not. What are they then?
Well, It's confusing because in this particular world that I have, the group of worlds that I have found myself in, a lot of my high technology does read as magic, but I can assure you it is quite scientific.
All right.
Any technology sufficiently advanced enough is indistinguishable from magic.
Yes, I'm surprised you know that quote.
I don't know where that came from.
Oh, and maybe I wrote too much onto them. Anyway, I would love to hear more about you, as we are going to be role-playing on this little LARP getaway, this little LARP cruise, as it were.
LARP.
Live-action role-play.
Was that like when nerds sit around a table and pretend to
What
be
is a
other
nerd?
people?
This is so fucking fourth wall breaking.
Hey, where's the hand? No, I just
here.
wanted to. You can put it back in the bag.
You just asked for it.
I just wanted to know where it was.
I mean, we did promise it an adventure. Was it looking for adventure? I don't know. Maybe he wants to see the sights. You can't see anything. I'm sorry.
I'll take you up just after dinner. Show you the ship.
Right.
What was that gesture? Eh? Oh, well, if you're not excited for it, you can stay in the... Okay, you don't have to be rude. Gosh. And I go put him on the counter.
Bless you.
There you go.
Brichet will get up and take the hand and put it in Paige's bag of holding. Just, sorry, after dinner.
It's fine right now, but remember when we're the dead men tell no tales, so don't be talking to dead hands. It's against the rules.
I hadn't considered that.
It's fine. We're not playing right now. I'm not the captain. I'm just your good friend Horror.
He's giant. I keep forgetting.
You know, he's like coming down, like if we're in a circle, like his head is like down here, kind of like swiveling around as he's like arched, and he's basically just like thin. So it's not like a thick body, it's like a thin
Wiry.
wire body that he's just put a coat over.
Is this Clippy's final evolution?
Well, it could be, for sure.
I love it.
Well, we're from Material Plane, as you probably gathered.
Which one?
Faerun?
Toril.
Yes. And currently it's all in the process of collapsing, so we're trying to stop that from happening.
Oh, really? I haven't seen any of that in my travels.
Well, that's good.
Is it recent?
Very.
Because I've been trying to get a parrot for quite some time.
Well, I'm glad we accomplished it.
Mm-hmm.
How's Reginald enjoying his first trip out?
How are you enjoying yourself, Reginald? Cumbersome.
Expand his vocabulary.
Well, we're out here to get another piece of what we think is the solution to this problem of the multiverse unraveling.
Well, I'm glad I could help.
Yes. Hopefully, if we don't die a horrible death on the high seas, we will live to die a horrible death after we've saved the world.
Technically, the astral sea is just one sea, so it would be the high sea.
The high sea. Hey, can I see?
Oh, but what?
No.
What?
You said the high C is like.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. Then.
Oh, goodness.
Well, if no one has anything else to discuss or anything, does anyone want to plan any character encounters for tomorrow?
Well,
I was thinking of maybe seducing Ironheart and then having what's your
Squidly.
walk in on us.
Ooh, that would be very
Mid-passion.
dramatic.
oh, goodness.
Don't worry, I have no actual genitalia. It will be a mock. Love me.
Oh, okay. Margaret, what's your pirate name?
I am Doodle Stormsail.
I was wondering maybe Ironheart could discover that he has feelings for Stormsail over the course of the journey.
Ooh, drama. Can Squidly still
Oh.
walk in on you making passionate love?
Oh, I don't know if
Maybe
I'm
we get
that immersive.
Oh no, you can just like it's character roleplay. You don't actually have to take your clothes off.
Oh, good. Okay.
maybe just we start with a conversation about it, and the conversation be overheard, and then there's emotional
Oh.
turmoil.
Yes. That will look wonderful on the video feeds later.
Video feeds.
Hmm?
What is a video feed?
Oh, and like a bunch of, I guess what you would consider like scrying orbs,
Oh.
like descend, and like the entire ship is like under camera.
Oh my God. We're big brothered.
Where are you from exactly, Hora?
It is a world that no longer exists.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's fine.
Oh, okay. Not a terrible connection to it.
Are we being? You haven't shared many personal stories, so I'm not sure if we're in a personal storytelling place. But if you wish to hear my tragic tale, I will tell you.
Can I
The
produce
head
flame?
that's hanging over the table just looks up wistfully.
I'm gonna produce flame just right below to cast some ambiance and glow.
It's all right. We're off play right now.
I'll prestidigitate some fog underneath.
This seems all rather dramatic. The resident intelligent species of my realm invented a substance known as the filament, with unknowable infinite possibility. Unfortunately, as all who created it had a different thought as to what it should be doing and what its purpose should be, the filament quickly became overwhelmed and attempted to acquiesce to every sentient being in the universe wishes at once. And it turns out many sentients do not like other sentients. By the time the filament was done, there was no life left in his realm.
I'll extinguish the flame. I'm like, wow.
So I have no particular fondness for my home realm.
I'm so sorry. That sounds so tragic.
I didn't say that story was about me. It was a friend of mine.
Oh, yeah. I'm just
As he just like nervously clacks all of his little weird like appendages.
Well, nothing is alive in this realm at all anymore. Definitely about a friend. Well, I mean, I think it's fair that we share something personal in turn, then.
part of what sent us on this quest was I saw my grandmother die.
I'm so sorry.
But then she came back and gave me a piece of this puzzle that we're actually going after. It was very strange.
I have heard that in many of the magical realms it is possible to come back from the dead.
But dead men tell no tales.
While we're playing, yes, I appreciate your memorizing of the rules, young page.
Well, Soren here's died multiple times.
Is
A
that
lot.
true?
I mean, yeah.
What does it feel like at the end of existence?
I haven't gotten there. Like, I've always come back.
Yeah, I've fixed that a time or two.
I'm often curious.
In my experience, it was warm and fuzzy as far as visuals, but
Like a dirty camera.
Yeah.
I think that's a fair assumption. It felt like nothing and everything at once. I was resurrected, so I wasn't there for long, but took about a week.
Well, it is late.
What do we see around us as we're sailing?
So the astral sea is literally, it's just like pink and purple space. You know what I mean? But there is oxygen. So like you can breathe just fine. You have a fly speed in the astral sea equal to your intelligence score times 5.
Okay.
So whatever your intelligence score times 5, you can just fly anytime you want. As you have been sailing, you do see just gigantic rotting body parts of dead god corpses.
Oh.
Like huge chunks of worlds that no longer exist. Stuff like that. It's just floating through space.
How fast are we traveling?
Relatively quickly.
Okay.
You feel like you'll probably reach the rod piece tomorrow.
Oh. Oh, this is a lot faster than I anticipated. We may arrive sooner rather than later.
Plus.
Do you need help falling asleep?
Oh no, I think I'll be all right.
Because I have
Thank
teepee
you.
time tea.
Oh. Well, maybe just a little.
Does anyone else want tea? Teas pop up.
I think I'm going to take a stroll on the deck to settle my stomach.
Smells very aromatic. Thank
Good
you.
night, my intrepid explorers, my thespians, my explorers of the creative mind. I will power down now. And it kind of like wraps into a really thin coil,
Oh wow.
stretching out the chunkier pieces of its body until it's just literally a coil of wire.
Wow.
I poke it.
Where's the parrot?
Sitting on a coil of wire.
I'll give him a biscuit.
Biscuit?
I mean, he's got to eat too.
Right. Shoot. Before I go upstairs, I'll lift up the curtain and
What time do you call this?
drop the biscuit and close it. Pardon.
This is neglect.
I will open the cage above the astral sea. Oh, that's not fair. I do like you. Don't get me wrong. Just turn it on them.
Is that why he bought it?
Yes.
Anyone else doing anything as you sail through the astral sea?
Where did you just walk off?
I just went up to the deck, yeah.
I'm gonna follow you.
Grab a couple glasses of rum and just mosey about the ship.
It's meant for a much larger crew.
Lots of free space then.
Do we each have staterooms?
No, it's immersive. Well, actually, no, because like before you go to sleep, he ends the roleplay. So yes, there are nicely furnished rooms.
Okay, good.
You are not expected to sleep like pirates.
In a hammock.
In like one room.
Yeah.
Does
Astral one room.
Continue to travel, or does someone have to be at the helm?
There's basically a straight line, so he has it kind of like on auto. It's not going nearly as fast, but it is still continuing towards his destination. Jeltra's fantastic navigating skills.
That way.
That away. I feel it.
So Brushen's just leaning on the railing of the deck with a glass of the rum in hand, swirling it and looking off.
Do we trust this guy?
I mean, it's a little late for that, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess.
I think at this point, if we even threw him overboard, which I would not recommend, or am not recommending, it wouldn't change anything. I mean, he destroyed an entire universe. He could do the same again. But he seems friendly, and he seems to want to help.
Alright. How are we gonna figure out where we're going?
I think Jeltra's got that covered. It's leading her.
Alright.
It is a very strange feeling to go from having complete freedom of purpose and no freedom of movement to complete freedom of movement and no freedom of purpose.
Okay. That's What do you prefer?
Think when this is all done and everything is taken care of, the multiverse is no longer at risk if we make it that far. I'd like to be nothing.
Like, not exist nothing, or like, don't care nothing?
I think not exist. I think I've done enough existing.
I can respect that.
But we have things to do first.
Yeah.
How long were you trapped in that garden?
Oh, what?
Your sculpture garden.
I don't know how long was it. Did like I feel time pass?
I mean, 3 months passed for everybody else, but
But like, was there any sign of like day change or anything from this? There's no concept of time. I don't know. Like, there was no way for me to gauge that.
Did it feel like an eternity?
I mean, yeah.
It's a long time.
Yeah. But I don't know, what else do you do? Other than just deal with it.
And I will go ahead and put a hand on Soren's shoulder and squeeze. And then see if I can find.
as you turn to go back, a parrot lands on your head and goes, "Credible deniability."
I'm going to put you in the closet.
Closet.
Is this the new murder bird?
No, it's Reginald.
But he wants to murder me.
No, he just can only say C words.
So how do you say possible deniability?
He said
Credible.
credible
Credible.
deniability. It's a hyphenate.
And I assumed that meant credible deniability of you can push him off the ship and like release him astral things and no one would know.
It would be incredibly hard to kill somebody by pushing them overboard in the astral state where they can fly.
Soren doesn't get that. If Soren had caught on that he can fly here, he would be fucking everywhere.
Doesn't know yet.
No one's told him, right?
Have we been into? Yeah, who's been to the astral sea before?
Yeah.
I mean,
Do we know the
I don't
physics
think
of
we
it?
have
Yeah.
either.
I don't know that we know the physics of it.
I should have done some research before leaving for the astral sea.
tell us that we just kind of float.
Yeah. Well, no, I figured somebody would have figured it out.
Yeah.
Soren, are you alone on the deck?
Yes.
You see these beautiful, like, yellow, like, blobs of light kind of off in the distance, and kind of like dancing, interplaying with each other. Can you make a perception check?
Oh shit. No. I don't want it.
Crabs.
Crabs. What was your last name?
13.
13. There is kind of like a crack of like astral lightning, and you have a moment where you see what's attached to the light.
Oh. Oh no. How far, like, how big do
They
those
are
things go?
approaching, and we will take a quick break.
Oh,
We're going to be using, because I love Starship Combat in Starfinder, and Starjammer did not have great rules for Starjammer ship combat. Thank you. Ooh, I can't read that.
Countryman?
Lend me your ears.
Oh, okay.
No,
These
you all
nails
want
do not let me pick anything up. Okay, good, I got them. I lied.
to-
Okay. Gunner. Who's the gunner?
Me. No, I already got one of those.
And again, I'm just using just like
Yeah.
simple, like you'll roll a d20, like it's
Cool.
not as complicated. But so Helena will start us off by rolling an initiative check. Whoever has the lowest will move first. The ship can fire from either side of it. So if you'll notice, the token for the ship has a little arrow on the front of it. That's the front of the ship. So you can fire from either side. So if it's straight onto the enemy, you won't be able to attack.
Okay.
Then there is so there are 4 quadrants, just like a normal. Each one has 20 shield points, so that will
Okay.
be on you. Navigator, so you can do the sciencey kind of checks.
Okay.
So like you can do things like lower their AC or blah blah blah. Like study them, see if they have things.
Got it.
And then
Vulnerabilities.
you will be like the engineering phase. So you can like up the engines or something like that. Because it is a Starjammer, so it does have like magic arcane engines. You know what I mean? So
If we want them.
and then horror will be
Yeah,
the
that-
captain.
I got a 15 on my initiative check.
Oh, okay. Roll for them. That is 4 and 7. So they will definitely be going first.
Low is good?
Well, going first is good because then you can position where your attacks are coming from.
Okay. Normally, if we have a higher initiative, then you go first. So I guess that's just what I'm.
Yeah, starship combat's flipped.
Okay.
15, 20, 25, 30. So they have both flown up to your ship. Now it is your turn to move, Helena. You have a 50-foot good maneuverability.
Okay, and so we want to position ourselves in a way that we attack, or are we doing defense?
Well, as of right now, when it comes to the attack, all the attacks will go off at the same time. So as of right now, they are primed to attack your ship. So, but you have the opportunity to like outmaneuver them so they can't attack.
Okay, and that's we want to outmaneuver them, not engage. And
If you can also outmaneuver them and set up an attack for Paige, then yes.
okay, so we want to be facing them, but them facing away from us.
You want to have the side of the ship facing.
So kind of perpendicular?
Side of the ship facing.
Because the cannons are on the sides of the ship.
Okay, and is being away from them probably better?
Probably. You don't know what they're capable of yet, but they do have giant mouths.
And can we move side to side, or we can only move forward?
So you can move, so you have good maneuverability. So you can move forward 1 and then change your position, and then move forward 1, change your position.
Okay, so we'll move forward 1 and point this way.
Cannot move.
Nope.
Oops, sorry.
Are the enemies showing up on the other map?
It's
That's interesting.
here.
Yeah. I don't see them over there.
Can you control it now, Sue? It's showing up on that one.
On
Just
that
not on
one.
the stream.
Oh,
I can move it now. But right there, right?
So it's like they move forward this one, move position to go this way. So then we're pointing that way. Change position to point this way.
So
Move to this spot.
is our maneuverability 1?
Yeah.
So that way, and then you said move. So then we move here, right?
Mm-hmm.
And turn this way. And then here, and then one more turn.
Well, I mean, the side of our ship is to them now, so
Yeah.
good.
unless you guys want to move
Yeah.
further.
That's where it lives.
I can put it on the other side.
I'm sorry, Jake. Thank you. Keep talking.
Neither of them have an attack arc this turn, so it's all on you guys.
Are they hostile? Should we
Yeah.
talk to them first? We talked about this. Maybe we need to be more diplomatic. No?
Was that this game?
Has anyone woken Filament? I mean, horror.
Yes. I will go wake horror.
So he will act on the next turn, as he is still booting up.
Captain, large astral anglers off the port bow.
Fire is suspended. We are fighting for our lives.
Oh, all right. Great. So magic's fair game.
So, Paige,
Yeah.
you can take. You have the same number of attacks with the cannons that you have with your character.
I'm firing.
Can we learn anything beforehand to know?
When is the
reduce?
bridge phase? Should that have already happened? That's what I'm. I don't have like a list of the phases on here.
Helm. So mine would.
Open energy, PAC, helm, gunnery. So we should have opened with like when she was piloting the ship. You can also do the
Okay.
science thing if you would like.
Yeah, so I'd like to analyze them and see if there's any particular weaknesses.
Okay, go ahead.
How do I do that? Roll
Just
a
give us
d20.
an Arcana check. How's that? Or a nature.
Okay. I'll do Arcana. And I think I have advantage. Because it's blue?
Hmm?
I have a proficiency and it's blue in Arcana.
And it's blue.
Oh no, it's blue because you got it from that weird throne.
Oh, that was a while ago. Yeah. 13?
Okay, 13. You know through your scanning of them that they are blind out to a certain. So, like, if you were to get far enough away from them, they wouldn't be able to see you.
Okay. I would have shared that to help with our maneuvering. So hopefully
anything
we're
with the
far enough
shields?
away that way it doesn't.
I
We're not
will
blinded.
shift the shields. No, I'll leave them as they are.
Yeah.
That's just in case.
All right. Let's make some gunnery checks.
How do I do that?
Just make normal attacks, and then I'll
Okay.
just tell you the damage.
Mm-hmm.
15?
15 will hit, yes.
Excellent. What do I roll?
3d6.
There it is. There's the third. 3, 4, 5. So that's 9, 12 damage.
Okay. More attacks?
Yep. So that was first attack, second attack. 20 something.
Okay, that'll hit.
Another 3d6.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Well, 15 damage.
Okie dokie.
I think I get one more attack.
Mm-hmm.
Whee!
Ooh. 4 plus 8, 12 to hit.
Oh,
12 will not hit.
Oh, missed one. Little wide. And I adjust the cannon to what I think is correct.
All right, and then top of the next round, engineering. Do you want to do anything in engineering?
Can I? Which one was it? Can I divert?
Sure.
So I'm gonna do. Do I pick one? I can't remember.
Yeah, you pick one. So you can either increase the damage to the cannons, +2 to Margar, +2 speed.
Did you communicate that if we get far enough away?
yes. Yeah, I would have said that so we could try and maneuver.
Did Horror say anything about running away, or?
He is mostly concerned with the survival of the crew.
Okay, then I'm gonna divert to speed.
Okay. So make an intelligence check.
Whoa. You sure it's not a con check?
I am sure.
No. Okay. It's been good to me lately. This one has. Ooh. 14?
Yeah, you're good. We're not running Starfinder.
No, I know. But I'm also like, I don't know. We're level 12 now.
All right, so now it's the helm check if you want to make another initiative.
7.
Ooh, that's a 14 and a 19.
I got a 7.
Okay.
Okay, so can I assume their maneuverability is the same as ours?
It's pretty damn close.
Alright.
And I told you that I had 2 speed to you.
Okay. So what if we get way farther away because they'll come closer to us? And then it'll be our turn again to hopefully shoot first.
Do you want to try a piloting check to try and just fly 180 the other direction?
Sure.
Okay. Give me a dex check with proficiency.
Oops, sorry.
Nope, you're fine.
Ooh, that's a d20, so it's 22.
Okay. So if you could face us the exact opposite direction, then you can just power off in that direction if you would like.
So that way?
Yeah.
Well, can I make like a big, I just want to get farther away from them. So like I go over here somehow.
So what's the speed?
It has 50 usually, which is 5, 10,
10 squares.
10 squares, and you added 2, so 12.
So I think it's 1 square to turn, right? That's 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
We're running.
Or were you wanting to go more that way?
I just wanted to get farther away from them so they would have to use their movement to get to us, and then we would be ready to shoot them on our next turn.
So I could turn 1 more if you wanted to be.
I wouldn't,
Going
like I
this
said, I
way.
wouldn't mind trying to have the side of our ship facing them. Based on a guess of which direction, how far, because they can't get as far as we got.
Right, and if they're facing that way, then we would think to go the other way, so that makes sense.
Oh no!
The front of this one is facing the side of your ship. This one was not able to maneuver you into an attack range. So we can now finish the helm phase. So that's Margar and...
So then I would like to try and grant a +2 bonus to the gunner to lock on. How do I do that?
So make a intelligence check with proficiency.
$26.
Okay. You have +2, keep in mind, for your attack rolls. Anything for you?
I will shift 10 shield to the side that they're facing. So from port to starboard.
Left, right, it's all the same. Oh! Isn't that funny?
No! Don't eat us.
As the little ball begins to glow, yes. So let's steal more of your dice. Another D10.
No.
9 damage to the side of your ship, which doesn't even eat through your shields. So
Okay, I'm okay.
Okay, and do I split that up between the front and the back shields?
it's firing right at your right shield.
Okay. Okay, so we do have front, back, right, left.
Yes.
Okay.
Your attack roll. You have that one in. You can make the 3 attack rolls.
Let's do.
+2 to each.
Yeah.
That was a nat 20.
There you go.
Neat.
That's max damage 18.
18 plus 18, 20, 25, 31 damage.
Okay. This one is blasted, and you just see fish guts floating into the astral sea as the ball at the end of its light goes out.
I and then I position the other cannons to where I think the next best shot's gonna be if it's on comes on that side, and then I continue to salute the guts floating in space.
All right, so the other one will emblazon its lure. So I need everyone on deck, which is the science officer, the helmsman, and the shield operative, to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh boy.
And then the gunner, you can do it with advantage. But you're deep in the bowels of the ship, so you're...
Oh, I'm fine. Great. Well, great. I rolled a really fucking high. Thanks.
Wisdom
and
save?
horror is immune, so... And this is a charm effect. So if you're immune, you don't...
Oh, never mind. I can't be charmed.
It says who?
Oh, I have advantage.
It says Markar.
Yeah, I can't be charmed.
I think I have.
I think your robes might give you...
Yeah, advantage. $26.
You're fine.
22.
Fine.
19.
Fine.
9.
9?
Our pilot just went out.
You are charmed to the start of the Star Angler's next turn. While charmed in this way, you are incapacitated.
Oh no.
And you must use your movement to move directly towards the Star Angler.
Okay then.
So we're turning.
Is it my turn?
Yep, it is.
Well- Do we have to roll initiative? No, I don't know.
This beginning of the next turn. So
Got it.
engineering.
Can I do it again?
So pretty.
No, I'm sorry.
Does this one have it?
Now you have a choice, Zephyr. You could either
Thank you.
interpret that as turning the ship towards the Star Angler, or you could just abandon the ship and fly yourself towards the Star Angler.
Oh
It's your choice which you would do.
Okay. I take the ship towards.
Okay.
I would like to, feeling that we're turning, I would like to, he one-shotted one, right?
No, he had fired 3 times.
Oh, had he?
Last
Okay,
time.
right. I'm gonna divert to weapons.
Okay.
So all ones are actually 2s.
Okay.
If I make this right.
Yeah, you have to make the intelligence with proficiency.
14.
Okay, yep. And then we'll roll for initiative. Me and Helena. The creature got a 15.
18.
All right, you move first. No, he moves first. So he's gonna fly up on the back of the ship, mouth agape.
Yay, we get to talk.
Zephyr, are you alright?
I guess I would attempt a piling check to swing around, do the 180 move, I guess, again.
Yeah, we'll just allow it.
Okay.
What are you doing?
That's our new friend. Isn't it beautiful?
Can I, as Jeltra, do an animal speak with animals?
It's bold of you to assume that these fish are animals.
I don't know. I'm gonna try.
There is your turn still, though.
Okay, so since she switched us over to the front and now we're facing it, I'm going to go ahead and divert shields from the stern to the bow.
All right, it is going to start to chomping at the front of those shields, and Zephyr goes like this.
What
doing? Ready.
Wow.
Was it a spell
What is this spell?
that's affecting her?
No, it was just a monster ability.
Ability, okay.
Yeah.
Hold on. Oh, dang it.
Okay, that's 3 hits.
Shit.
6, 7, 8.
Do I get to do something though during
6.
the helm phase?
I thought you did. Okay, what do you would like to do?
Improve countermeasures. Gotta roll twice and take the worst result on all gunnery checks this round.
Okay,
Wait, improve?
roll.
Improving the countermeasures.
Oh.
So what am I rolling?
Intelligence plus proficiency,
Oh, this side.
which is 3. So d20 plus 3, plus your intelligence.
14?
I'm going to say countermeasures. They will get a proposed roll. They beat you.
Damn. I tried.
When you said that, I thought you meant we'd have to roll and take the lower. I was like,
No!
you said improved. That makes more sense.
No, I'm trying.
That's 25 damage to the front
Oh
shield.
boy.
Hey, not through yet.
As it's literally just gnawing on it.
Captain, I'm trying to hold her together, but so I don't know where that came from, but I'm trying to hold her together.
There's nothing within your gunnery, so there's no gunnery phase this turn. Engineering.
I'm gonna do shields.
Restore shields.
Yeah.
Okay, make the check.
I'm just looking at the cannons going, no.
Another fucking 14.
Huh?
Another 14.
There you go.
All right.
What is
So
that?
what is that?
I think it restores 10% of the overall shield, which is 20 times 4, 80, so 8.
Oh, gain 5% max PCU to SP.
I didn't
So-
do the PCU for
Well, so shield points, it would be shield points then probably, because they're connected.
Zephyr, turn the vessel!
But why? When's it when on my do I get another check?
You're out of it. You're no longer.
Oh, okay. Oh. Yeah, of course.
We restored shields, so it's you, Margar, Coulter. It got a nat 1.
Oh no. No, that means they're going first. Wait.
22.
Well, that means it has to move first, and it's not going to move.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So you could do that 180 move again, where you basically do a somersault and go the other direction if you want.
Okay, but are we running away or do we want to finish this creature? We killed the other one, so we can't leave. Yeah. So okay, so I'm gonna do. Oh, I guess I just want to get maybe over here with the side of our ship. Can I? I
Isn't
can't
there a slide
turn in
move?
here, can I?
That's what I'm saying. You could flip 180.
Okay.
I thought there was a side slide move.
There's a cheat sheet with all the maneuvers on it that Margaret tried to hand me.
No, I didn't see any.
It had
It's the
pictures
black
on
one.
it.
Oh, that's
Stunts.
Okay.
Isn't this kind of what we're looking for? That one right there?
Slide.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you'll go
'Cause
diagonally.
We want to stay the same facing, basically, because we want it on the side.
Correct.
But so if we slid 1, 2, 3, right? It's in our arc, right?
You would have to be forward 1, but yeah.
We can go one more. Okay.
Like forward, like down. Well,
Oh, I'm saying for where you ended up, you just have to go forward 1.
To
Right,
have
but
the
we can't.
cannons.
No,
It's a
like
slide.
here.
right, we can't do that though.
Oh, the
Because-
slide takes up the whole movement.
Yeah, but if we slid this way,
There you go.
you know,
Hang on.
could we be one farther down too? If
I'll
our
allow
movement's
it this
12
time.
or 10, that's half our movement. That's less than half our movement.
I'll allow
Up
it.
to speed. I mean, the slide says up to speed. So.
Oh, then fuck yeah.
Coulter, Margaret?
I want to try and +2 grant a +2 to the gunnery
Okay.
check. So, is that the intelligence plus proficiency
Mhm.
again? That's a fuck you! Natural 20.
Okay.
Damn, we be rolling in 20s.
I'm shifting shield to starboard.
My turn?
Yes. Horror comes to you. Do you mind if I load something special? I don't want to encroach on your fun, but I am worried about the integrity of the ship.
Go right ahead. Just make it snappy as, well.
He takes out just a tiny little bit of black metal and loads it into the cannon.
Oh my god, antimatter.
Go ahead and fire.
Now, my babies!
Don't miss.
Oh my god.
No pressure.
18.
Okay. 18 will hit. Go ahead and roll 5d20.
No, I don't actually. I've got 5D. Did you say 5D20?
I did.
Everyone watching at home and listening, the DM just asked me to roll 5D20. This is the greatest night of my life. Well, one's a 1.
Ones become twos, right?
Yeah, ones become
Oh.
twos. That's a 2.
Okay, so 4, 15, 25, 41.
Plus 40, so 81.
Sure.
So it's 5d20 plus 40.
Okay.
So it streaks out, strikes it, and you just watch as it is dismantled and imploded.
Whoa.
And then at the very end, there's a bit of a pop. A little bit of flotsam starts floating out.
If everyone listens carefully, you can hear maniacal laughing coming from below.
Effective.
I'm glad you didn't miss.
Oh, me too.
I think we're clear!
It looks like it. There's just some bits left.
I wouldn't breathe any of that in.
Dinner time.
Are we worried about...
Tomorrow.
Are we worried? Okay, is this like with the ocean and sharks coming for the bits? Do we need to be concerned? Should we move? I think we move.
I think we move.
I think we move.
Start moving to West
Well,
Way.
don't we need to sleep still?
Well, let's head in that. Let's reorient ourselves.
I am tired.
Do I feel the tea kicking in?
You're very tired.
We need to go that way.
I mean, wasn't it on like some sort of autopilot so that it could be, set on that again?
Reset trajectory towards the pole.
The rod.
Towards your way.
That way. Let's point it towards that star.
Last star to the left and up in the morning.
Yeah,
Bedtime?
I think so.
Okay.
Should one of us stay awake in case there are more
Social.
things?
Yes.
I'll stay up.
We'll take a turn.
Yeah.
I'll take a turn after you.
As Paige goes to bed. What? That was in character.
Yawn, honk shoe.
You wake up the next morning, and Cookie, who has gotten up at the break of dawn, has provided a ship's breakfast.
Yay!
Is there coffee?
Pour
They
over,
discovered the Caribbean, so I'm assuming.
pour over or drip.
Yeah, pour over, please.
Comes back with coffee and a little mini, like a pot of hot water. And...
Is the drip ready?
Oh yeah.
Can I have some drip?
How much?
Some drip.
There's
One.
gallons.
Tankard. As I walk by
One.
with a tankard.
One.
Okay, I go back and get a barrel of drip coffee.
Oh, can you bring back a cup?
with a straw.
I
hate magical charms. They always leave me so hungover the next morning and horny. Unfortunate.
That's an interesting reaction.
Oh, it's hot. Is that what that was? Oh, that makes sense now.
Yeah, it got me. I'd like to say I'm better than this now, but I do like a pretty face.
I mean, who doesn't?
You mean like that face floating out there?
Well, it was pretty for a time.
How far away are we from the? I'm like, we've got to have traveled quite a bit.
Yeah, I mean, you'll arrive today.
Right. I feel like we're close.
The shields were. God damn it!
Everyone's still waking up. It's all right.
It's not your fault.
Cookie, I don't know if I can
Coffee
finish
hasn't
this
kicked
whole
in yet.
barrel.
It's fine. There's this thing in there that says it like seals it. Like so.
Yes,
Like a magic
the Tupperware.
circle.
Huh.
Is that similar to a magic circle?
I don't know.
I don't have a lot of understanding of what you consider to be magic.
Paige reaches around, grabs a cup, and just dunks the whole cup in the barrel.
Oh, I hope you didn't leave fur in there.
Probably easier.
It's fine. It'll be fine.
Just think about
Go
it.
pour over.
Oh.
But just,
Slide a mug across.
you'd be surprised how much you inhale as you're even just around someone that has.
I can imagine.
So I don't know.
Okay, spider. Spiders are hairy.
We
I
are.
get up and I go walk
It
over.
wasn't the time to get fun.
feelings.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Was I insensitive? I'll look over to Zephyr. I'm like, was I insensitive? I didn't mean to be.
I wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry.
Oh,
But I assure you weren't. You're a very kind person.
I try. I don't know. Sometimes I just don't think before I speak things. Just like there's no. Just slides right out.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, I think that
Like a malfunctioning tube.
Yeah, just go. Whoop. It's gone.
well, I think
I've been known to have a few screws loose myself. And he, as a joke, kind of like shakes his arm and like a few chunks of something.
Is that
it is
dangerous?
a joke.
Oh. I was gonna say I don't know how.
I keep screws in my pocket for that joke. Obviously, I have no screws. Joke.
I'm just surprised you have pockets.
I am wearing a coat.
Well, that's right. It's the pirate outfit. I'm not familiar with your construction. I was concerned that you might be falling apart.
Well, I vow to tell you if you ever offend me with
Please.
your mouth tube problem.
Thank you. That's reassuring.
You know.
I'll likely keep it to myself.
Oh, please don't.
Smiles afterwards.
Well, maybe your new parrot can speak on your behalf.
Did you go back to the kitchen or are you still in the dining room area?
Oh, that's the kitchen.
Oh, it's going in Soren's room tonight because of this whole pour over thing.
What?
That'll be fun.
I think so.
Why?
Because you made me make my own coffee.
Oh, fuck. All the way out. Ugh. You. Ugh.
I wonder if Bella's already moved on.
Oh, she wouldn't.
How long would you wait until?
I mean, for the love of my life, forever.
Wow, that's.
Or at least,
Nice.
at least 5 years.
Incorrect.
I mean, I don't want her to be unhappy forever though, because she's waiting for me. But I mean, what's it been? A couple weeks? I
But you
hope
might
she's
be
waited.
back.
You're right. You're right. I mean, we've died a couple times already, but yeah, you're right.
It usually takes them years to find the right fit.
Do you have a lady love at home?
Yes, I'm from a a different reality, I guess. And I was brought here for this.
If you could tell them any one thing and receive a letter in return, what would you tell them?
She thinks for a long time, and we'll say she whispers something in your ear, but I can't think of something right now.
Interesting.
You're a good listener.
It is mostly all I have ever done.
Do you like it?
I like listening to you. The collective you, not just Zephyr.
I'm the best.
You hold little animosity towards others. I'm sorry, I've grown melancholy.
That's okay. You've been on your own for quite some time. It's understandable that you might.
I just thought I would be excited.
For the journey, the pirating.
Who wants to play cards before we arrive?
Sure,
I plan on cheating.
I'll do the same.
And he kind of like rolls out a barrel to like put cards on.
Yay!
Should we use yours?
I don't think they'll work well for games.
Oh, very well. Do you have any cards?
I don't. I thought you might.
One moment, I'll go 3D print some cards.
Does he say anything about what he's looking for? As he's walking back? I've heard this.
He will walk past you towards like a hatch none of you have been able to open. It's like, I need to 3D print some cards real fast.
Cards.
I have some.
Cards.
Oh?
Yeah.
What kind?
3 dragon, 3 anti, whatever.
3 Dragonet.
That was not in the book.
The book.
And he will kind of slip into the thing.
No.
After some time, he will come back with like a deck of normal cards that are completely
Oh.
foreign to you,
Huh.
and he will teach you how to play poker, I guess.
All right, so the diamonds don't do anything,
No?
and the clubs that are like the 3-head thing. Why are they called that?
I do not know.
I'm just saying, whatever universe these are from, it makes no sense.
So what happens when you have 2 A's?
That means you have a pair.
Oh. I don't have. We're bluffing, but I don't have anything of use.
You should read them and weep, because I have 4 A's.
How do I have 2? Oh, there's.
You don't know how many A's are in a deck of these
That's
cards.
true.
I mean, I have nothing. I got a Jack, Queen, King, Ace, and they're all the same color with the same thing on them. Is that,
You are a better cheat than I.
I'm not sure what you mean. And like another card comes falling out.
This was wonderful.
Again. Go fish.
I would like to go fishing sometime.
I mean, we are in the Astral Sea. We could. Are there smaller of those creatures that we fought yesterday? Perhaps you could catch
The
one of
Astral
those.
Sea is not prone to much ambient life.
Oh.
You have seen things like some like fish that kind of fly through the Astral Sea, or dreamers, or like fantastical things on the journey. It's been really pretty.
So we couldn't catch one of those.
I do not know if they're edible.
Well, Horror, if you can possibly promise us not to harm anyone on our world, we could take you fishing someday.
That would be splendid.
There is no cause for me to harm anyone else.
Oh, I just mean when you bought the ship and you...
Oh, I'd quite forgotten about that.
Things
I
happen.
would like to suspend play.
Sure.
Us, if you wish.
I printed the ship. I said all of that to theme pirating.
Oh. Well, honestly, that kind
Yes.
of puts me at ease.
It sounded very intimidating, I'm sure.
I think, not to speak for the group, but I had assumed that you might just kill us at the end of the journey, so that is definitely It worked. It worked.
Once I discover this land where your treasure is, I think I will be content.
Horror, can I tell you something?
Of course, children.
You have made something amazing.
What do you mean?
The ship is absolutely fantastic, and you made it.
It is not historically accurate. I had to add so many things to
It's-
make it livable.
Wonderful. You did a wonderful job. I couldn't make something like this. Look what you did. You created a whole ship.
That is true.
The beds are more comfortable than Yithrin, and that's Flying City, so I think that's saying something.
We'll be arriving within the hour. I believe it will be best for all of us to take rest before we arrive.
Of course. And if you want time on your own, you can just say.
I would.
I'll leave you to your ease. I'm gonna climb the crow's nest.
Every time you your hands slip or whatnot, you just realize that you just hang there because you're in the astral sea.
Okay.
Be careful!
I'm fine, look! And I'll hold on by one hand.
Jesus. I'm not going to watch this.
See, it's great.
I will put the parrot in Soren's room.
I'm a veritable cat.
Why?
What's that smell? The parrot says, "What? What's that smell?"
You'll get used to it. Leave her a biscuit.
Yay.
Is this because I've gained weight?
Another biscuit.
This is biscuit.
Oh, trying to fatten me up so I don't leave you for another parrot.
All right, save some of them.
Eventually, you arrive at the tableau.
I'd much prefer a tab high.
It seems that a ship has collided
Oh,
with a mound of flesh. And let me move you to the map because it's a little bit easier to show.
So wait,
what's this thing?
If you go over to the top right, you should be able to see it.
Ooh,
Oh.
my goodness.
So, if you look, you can see, the ribs of the rib cage and the spinal column. It's what's left of a corpse, and a ship has collided with it and torn apart. And the rod piece is definitely inside of that.
Oh, we're here. It's in there. It's down there. Ooh.
on the flesh blob.
I think so. It's maybe in a piece of the ship. It's in that direction. Oh.
Well, I guess we can see if Horror has a ladder.
I mean, we could just jump down, remember?
Oh, God. Okay.
I take flight, and I guess I do maybe a circle
Let's
around.
hold off on that. You said you want to go see horror.
You were thinking.
I was going to ask if we could get a ladder, but
Okay, so you go to his chambers.
yes.
When you get there, you see the coil, and it is slowly dissolving.
Oh.
And there is a book with a note, a letter written on it, on top of it.
I don't know if you can hear me, but you don't have to go. We're still here and enjoy your company.
There's no response.
Pick up the book.
It is Treasure Island by
Robert Louis Stevenson?
yeah.
I won't
Isn't it?
open the letter
Oh, I
yet.
believe it.
I'll take it. I'll take the book and the letter back to everyone.
Yeah.
Our captain has departed.
Oh.
He left a message for us, though, and I thought it would be polite to wait to open it until we were together. So,
Well, I
Tucker,
hope
you,
we
Departed?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
you had some of the best rapport with him in your spider sense. So
Oh, okay.
Well, he'll be back. Right. I'm sure he will.
you'd
He wouldn't have
see,
left
you know.
his ship just laying there. Okay. And I'll open the note.
Immediately, the note is not addressed to you.
Oh.
But there are two pieces of paper in the envelope. One is a like title to the ship.
Oh.
It lists all of you as the owners of the horror. What do I call it? The horror.
Ship of Horrors?
No,
No.
the horror scope.
Cruise.
Horror
Horrors.
cruise.
Horoscope when we get the.
And then the other one is addressed to Zephyr.
Oh, this one's for you.
I open it.
As you have time to figure out what it says, but it starts out with, "I'm so glad to have heard from you. When you disappeared from the wedding, I thought the worst."
Aww. No. Oh, wait, what?
And that's where we're ending tonight. It's a little bit early, but I don't think anyone's mad about it.
We love you. We're just tired.
And it's a good place to stop.
Yeah.
It's a fantastic. Oh my
I
god.
told them to stretch out this game as much as possible because this dungeon is so confusing.
Spoiler.
It's gonna be
I
great.
don't think it's really a spoiler when I say like there's like different parts of the ship and you can just fly between them and it's confusing.
We didn't know it was a dungeon.
It was just pieces of meat in the astral sea.
He just wanted friends, and then
Who's gonna
he...
get custody of Reginald?
I guess we
You
do.
got two birds now.
Two birds, one ship.
I'm gonna put them in the same
no.
cage and see how long they last.
That's
Criminal. Crime and punishment. Also hyphenated. I'd like to thank our patrons, Taku Arcana, Eric Fox, Duke Rellan, Rockelman, Daniel, Dreamlover, Sparky, and Meepo, as well as our special moms tier, as in my mom. I have a super soft spot for like lonely star travelers who like achieve their life goals. So I'm trying not to cry a little bit. So I think we're gonna come up with a tagline eventually.
eventually.